The West Africa Food Security Partnership is a regional partnership between USAID West Africa and Peace Corps. The goal of this program is to increase food security in the communities where Peace Corps volunteers work in West Africa. And this by supporting food security programming opportunities between 4 West African Feed the Future focus countries and 6 non-Feed the Future focus countries in West Africa, but which have Peace Corps presence. This consortium of 10 countries is financed by the USAID West Africa mission with a budget of $3 million for a period of 4 years. The best aspect of this partnership is the regional approach, as by having 10 countries working together with a common goal and common objectives, we can capitalize the past experiences and benefit from synergies and complementarities between the countries. By communicating and exchanging effectively, successful activities will spread across the region. For example, Ghana's value chain approach for cashew, Mali's toolkits, Senegal's Master Farmer program are activities which other countries have already expressed an interest in to replicate them in their own countries. To maximize the impact of the food security activities that the Peace Corps volunteers will be implementing, the available funds will be invested in trainings, conferences, cross-border technical exchanges, and materials development. These can concern any aspects of food security ranging from nutrition over increased agricultural production of crops like rice to adaptation to climate change. Countries and organizations are realizing that they cannot face the food security challenges alone, and regional approaches are being applied more and more in the development world. Peace Corps' comparative advantage is really the grassroots level presence of the volunteers, and this partnership with USAID will enable volunteers to have a greater impact on the food security in their communities.
It's exceedingly simple for any volunteer to integrate food security in his or her primary or secondary projects. For instance, right now we have a rural health volunteer that's working on an animal husbandry project in his village. We have an education volunteer that's working on a small-scale agriculture project in her village. We have an environment volunteer that's working with a village savings and loans association in his village. So basically, any volunteer can be a food security volunteer.
As we cannot do this alone, partnerships are an essential strategy of the West Africa Food Security Program. Participating countries already collaborate with numerous partners ranging from UN agencies, international NGOs, to local institutions. As an illustration of a very successful partnership, one of the key partners of Peace Corps Benin is Songhai, which has been recognized as a center of excellence in agricultural development and entrepreneurship, and which is also present in other West African countries. Volunteers benefit from Songhai's expertise, and they contribute to extending Songhai's technologies.
Songhai is an integrated development system where we have 3 principal elements. In there, the primary production, the secondary production, and the tertiary production.
Coming back on the primary production, which is agriculture.
It's still integrated. That's why I really see the ZERI. In that ZERI, we mean Zero Emission Research Initiative. Nothing is wasted. The waste from one section becomes an input in another section, and then we go around. From like chicken or the animal waste are recycled, they become input in the plant production. The plant waste are used to feed our animals and also used to feed our fish. And then the wastewater from the fish pond is used to irrigate the crops or used to feed our animals. You see, this is integrated, nothing is wasted here.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to Peace Corps for really providing valuable input and partnership in our program today. We've done a lot of training working together with Peace Corps, and I think one of the reasons is because Peace Corps volunteers have that capacity to get results here.
Peace Corps Benin is pleased to host and support the West Africa Food Security Partnership. This initiative is a new and innovative model and approach that reflects and addresses a number of the recommendations made in the Peace Corps assessment, including the promotion of partnerships, the strategic use of Peace Corps response volunteers, coordinated and more focused programming interventions, the development and extension of new technologies and innovative training packages. The program has had some very encouraging early results and has excellent potential to be replicated and scaled up. Nutrition is a key component of the program. We hope to reinforce nutrition actions across the sub-region. We're currently in discussions with Peace Corps, USAID, and USAID partners to support and promote essential nutrition actions. These activities will be piloted in Benin and a few countries across the sub-region later this year. This program can have significant impact and create valuable synergies if adequately supported. I encourage all our partners to continue to invest in this important initiative.